Welcome to Tallinn. I came here to do a photoshoot with an amazing flatlet BMX athlete, Bert Ribble. I took new flashes from Godox AD300 Pro, which suit perfectly for traveling because they are compact and light. Let's have a look at the shooting plan. All photos are being done with Sony full-frame mirrorless cameras. The athlete is doing a trick in the middle of the frame, while doing a 360 turn with the front wheel. One source of light is the sun, and on the opposite side there are two AD300 Pros in high-speed sync mode. The flashlights can easily overpower the sun. I had to catch a moment when the athlete's hands were free. We did several shots and there was a seagull flying by on one of the shots, which also highlighted the athlete's jump. The next shot was done in a huge abandoned theater. The goal of the shot was to catch a moment when the athlete is spinning on his bike. I used two flashlights which were set to the sides, and since I didn't want to overexpose the background, I used Godox barn door BD10 kit. There was almost no light in the building. That's why the modeling light was very handy. Moreover, the power and temperature of the light can be set manually, which is very convenient for video shooting. After a couple of pre-shots, the photo was taken. I intentionally highlighted the size of the ceiling, which reminded me of a UFO. Let's switch to skateboarding now. The shoot was done at night in a skate park, so that we don't disturb anyone. I like the fact that the battery life is very good, up to 300 full power flashes, and I don't need to worry about switching the battery all the time. Meet a very talented skateboarder, Artur Bogdanovich. The things he does with his skateboard are just unbelievable. And while I'm moving and setting up the equipment, let me show you the plan of the shoot. We need to show the athlete flying through a fire ring. So there are going to be two shots, one with the athlete and the second one using a long exposure with a spinning steel wool, which creates a fire ring. It is an easy flammable material which can create interesting effects for your shots. The difficulty of it all is that both shots need to match perfectly, so the position of the athlete and the fire ring should be the same. The skater is running up and taking off flying over a little hill, and I have to catch him mid-air, in the needed pose. I used three AD300 Pro flashlights. One of the flashlights had an orange color gel, which highlighted the side of the athlete and also the ground below him, which imitated the light from the fire. We wanted everything to be perfect so that it's easy to combine both shots in post-production. In addition, we tied a little steel wool piece to the skateboard to show the path of the skateboard while flying in the air. Let's move closer to the sea. We tied a rope to an abandoned lighthouse, and the athlete had to hold a smoke grenade in one hand while swinging around the lighthouse. I used X-Pro TTL wireless flash trigger, which let me easily adjust the settings on a distance. There were two flashlights set to the sides of the athlete, and one flashlight was on top to highlight the rope and the smoke cloud. Sometimes in my field, some shots are dependent on many things, and weather is one of them. I had to catch a moment with no wind, so that the smoke from the smoke grenade wasn't blown away by the wind so quickly. After a couple of test shots, we started taking our final shots with different color smoke grenades. In the end, I decided to go with the orange one, because it perfectly matched the lighthouse and the rope.